Phil, we did it. We did it, Phil. We got to 1,000 subscribers, Phil. Phil, we did it. Phil, why don't you care? Oh. What's going on? Dave the Confused back again. 1,000 subscribers, just over 1,000 subscribers. I feel like every other video I'm thanking you guys for something, and it's amazing. So thank you again for coming to my channel and subscribing and, you know, giving me time of your day, giving me some time to watch these videos and do and say the weird things I like to do. Ever since the Jesse V interview video, you guys have been so amazing, and the comments and everything you guys have left have just been incredible, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. And, you know, I'm going to continue to do this, and I just, you know, just hope you guys keep coming back and checking out the channel, and, yeah, enjoying everything you see, because that's what matters. So I promised that I would do a Q&A, and you guys have left so many questions, it's hard to keep up with all the questions. So I have them here on my cellular device, cellular communication module, and so I'm just going to read the question off and answer the question. Do you think your channel will go further? Hopefully it will. Yeah, I hope my channel goes further. I hope it goes really far. I love doing this, and I love the reactions that people give me, and the great comments, and even, you know, the critiquing, you know, try this, maybe do this and everything. Absolutely, I love all of that, and I have a blast doing this. So yeah, I would really hope that it goes somewhere, for sure, absolutely. How many subs do you want until you do something crazy, like get tattoos or something huge? Oh, I don't want to put a number on that. I mean, it's always good to like have something to strive for. I would say like a tattoo, like a... Okay, like I have tattoos, so I mean like a tattoo to me isn't that big of a deal, unless it's something like crazy. I would say 2,500. 2,500 subs, and I'll get a tattoo of something pretty sweet, and then I'll take the camera into the tattoo studio with me and film the whole thing. Yeah, okay, 2,500 subs, 2,500 subs. How old are you? How rude. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 31. Turning 32 this year. Oh, it's so old. That's so old. I don't feel it. Like, I don't think I'm mentally mature enough to be like, oh, I'm 31. Like, nah. But on paper, I'm 31. Are you a morning person or a moon child? Ooh, definitely not a morning person. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. Mornings are terrible. Terrible. I used to think mornings were like really bad until I had a kid, and then now mornings are brutal. No, like it's like before you have a kid, you know, your average morning's like 8 o'clock maybe, unless you work, or, you know, like it's 8:30. With a kid, it's like 6:30 every morning, because babies don't like to sleep in most of the time. So yeah, I'm definitely not a morning person. I would say moonchild, I guess. Yeah, like I would be a moonchild. I've had many a nights where I've gamed, or I've just, you know, gone down the YouTube hole and spent way too much time there, or like got like addicted to a show and just like kept like watching, like, you know, episodes and episodes and episodes and episodes. So yeah, during the night, moonchild. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? 100% extrovert. Absolutely. If you guys can't tell, I speak a lot. I do a lot of yeah, I guess I've always kind of been an extrovert. There's a lot of things I keep very personal that I don't tell a lot of people, that like my close personal friends and everybody know about me. But 9 times out of 10, I'm very out there and telling a lot of jokes and, you know, being the loudest person in the room. Yeah. Question. What was the dream when you decided to create your own YouTube channel? Okay. Well, that's got to go back a little while, because the first YouTube channel that I was involved in was Wreck All the Things. And that was just me and my buddy, who are just huge nerds, wanting to do and talk about nerdy things with people and just try to get people involved and keep people up to date. Like we did like news, like me and Nathan, we did news stuff about, you know, nerdy things, and we do nerdy sketches, and we created characters, and that was almost kind of do like a Smosh kind of channel thing, like, you know, just a little bit of everything, but all kind of nerdy. And then I did that for a couple years, and then I just kind of decided that I wanted to do a vlog channel by myself, and I just kind of jumped on that really quickly, and yeah, I just haven't looked back since. So I guess the dream would be to do this full time and to make this my job, and, you know, to make a career out of it. You know, being called a YouTuber as a profession would be a dream for me. You know, it's funny because you saw, if you guys have seen the interview with Jess, you know the kind of life that I lived, and everyone kind of thinks like, oh, what's your dream? Like, you know, if you had like a dream, what would it be? And everyone's got something like, I'd own a Ferrari, or I'd go to Australia, I'd live in Australia, or I'd have like a velociraptor as an animal, or I'd just eat chicken nuggets forever. My dream was always to have a normal life, like have a house with a fence and a dog and a kid and a wife, just almost like just the normal, what the, like, you know, average person would have, because my life has never been average, and I did it, and I have that. So in essence, I'm living my dream right now with my wife and my son and my 2 dogs. So yeah, like this is, you know, the dream would be, you know, from here on in to do YouTube as a career. Yeah. Question: what goes first, milk or cereal? Cereal. Before the cereal and then the milk. Do people actually put milk first? Is that a thing? No. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Question: have you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy? Yes. Thought about it. Never done it. Ironically, I've had like a lot of, like, dozens of people say that I should do that, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd go up there and just bomb. I feel like I would go up there and I would just do like absolutely terrible at stand-up comedy. Like, yeah. Like, I feel like I'm funny in the moment, but I don't know how funny I am not in the moment. You know? I don't know. We'll see. If I ever do stand-up, you'll know. You'll be the first to know. Question: who did the art behind you? This is just a backdrop that I purchased online. I liked the Wreck All the Things t-shirts behind me, but I wanted a little more professional level look, because I'm quite the professional. I don't know if you noticed. Very professional. So it's not done by any particular artist. What I would love is to get a backdrop done by an artist of like any kind, because art is amazing in general. So that's like, you know, something in the future for me to do, would definitely get a backdrop done by an actual artist would be awesome. Question: can you give us some tips or advice for dark phases or times and finding new motivation for standing up again? Would love to hear your side, because I tend to step back and anti-socialize them. Ooh. Okay. I mean, everyone's different, right? I mean, like, I feel like you have to handle these things how they fit you. And I can tell you how I handle dark times, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm telling you exactly to do what I do. But I mean, you know, you can try it, or if you have advice, leave it in the comment, you know? What I do is I talk to people I love and that support me. You know, I'll call my mom or my dad, you know, my wife, my best friends, you know, I try to get it off my chest, and try to verbalize how I'm feeling, and maybe why I'm feeling like that, and then kind of try to fix myself a little bit, you know, just even for the day. Like, for example, like, I'll wake up and I'll have really, really bad anxiety, and kind of like, maybe I just shouldn't get up today, maybe, you know, I just don't have a good feeling about today. But then I have to kind of convince myself it's just in my head, like, it's just a feeling. And maybe once I get moving and eat something and, you know, do an exercise or something, get some endorphins going, then yeah, like, I'll feel better, you know? I'll see my son, I'll see my dogs, I'll see my wife. You know, you just have to convince yourself, cross a bridge when you need to get there. If something bad's gonna happen today, no matter how you feel about it now or whatever, it's gonna happen, right? But cross that bridge if you need to. Don't create problems for yourself beforehand. Try to think about things rationally and push forward through your day. Would be the best advice I can give. Who is your best looking friend? So this is my buddy Mike Bolton, who I've known for a long time. We've been in a band together. He's an adorable man. He's asking me who my best looking friend is. Obviously it's you, Michael. Obviously it's you, okay? You have to throw in my face how beautiful you are all the time, with your luscious lashes and your manly physique and your lumberjack beard. You just gotta throw it in my face that you're a top 10. You're a top 10 contender, and I'm rat food over here, right? I'm chopped liver for the cats, the stray cats out in the alley. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I love you. Question, how many pets did I have growing up? Okay, so the first dog I had was a dog named Broxy, which was, I think was like a Labrador Retriever. And then before Broxy died, we got a little poodle named Peaches. And then Broxy passed, and then we got a dog. We moved to a bigger house with Peaches, and then we got a dog named Hiller, 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 which was like the biggest lab I've ever seen in my life. And she was giant and crazy. And she required a lot more work than we thought, you know, we could do. So then we got my dog Barley, and I was like 12 at this point, 12 or 13 when we got Barley. And she's another little poodle, and she was like my personal dog, like she was like just for me. And then eventually Hiller was just, you know, just kind of too much. She needed to run. She needed a lot of space and a lot of, you know, ways to put out her energy, and we couldn't provide that where we lived. And we had a friend that owned a farm, like a 10-acre farm, that had 2 labs already. And she was like, let me take Hiller. She'll love it here. And Hiller went there and never looked back. And she has the greatest life. Like, she lives on a farm, connects with other animals, has 2 friends that she runs around with, like, you know. And then we had Barley, and then we got Philip, who you know Philip. And then we got Gabby. Gabby's recent. Gabby we just got in the last, I don't know, a couple weeks. I will go get her. 1 second. So this is Gabby. This is Gabby. She is the newest member to our family. She is a little puppy, a Chinese crested powder puff is what she is. And she is several weeks old. I think she's like, I want to say like 3 months, I believe. Yeah. So she's the newest member of our family. And she's pretty rad. Yeah. So I will do another video eventually on her. How many countries have you been to, or states, because I know you're in Canada? I live in Canada. I've been to the States on several occasions. and I've gone to Barbados and Antigua, which my family resides on these islands. But I think that's it. I don't think I've gone anywhere else. No, to be honest, no. Like, I don't know, like for like vacations and things, my family always went like camping, you know, or like, you know, to see a family member or something like that, you know. I never really went to a lot of other countries. Not that I wouldn't go, but it was never in the plans, really, you know what I mean? Well, thank you for tuning in to the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe and put another question down in the comments for another Q&A down the road. I'm going to be getting back to doing more videos and, you know, trying to get the content out there. Again, thank you so much. 1,000 subscribers. The Confused Army is growing and I love it. Thank you again. You know what they say. At least our dogs aren't werewolves. One more thing before I go. You'll notice there's some new music on the channel. This is music that's been written by a good buddy of mine named Just Leonard. He is one of the best musicians I've ever had a chance to actually jam with and be in a band. And his music is incredible. So I'm gonna, you know, credit him for the music on this video and mostly through this channel. And once he gets his stuff up and running, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you to go check out the rest of his music because he's so talented and awesome and extremely good looking. So, you know, go check it out, and thanks again.